Did you know that Dakota Blue Richards, the child star from The Golden Compass, has transformed into a hidden gem of the acting world? From her breakout role at 13 to her recent thought-provoking performances, Dakota's journey is one of resilience and evolution. Let's uncover the fascinating story behind this underappreciated talent. While many remember Dakota as the fierce Lyra Belekwa, few know the incredible odds she overcame to land that role. How did a 13-year-old girl beat out 10,000 other hopefuls? And why did the author of The Golden Compass claim the search was over after seeing her audition? The story of Dakota Blue Richards isn't just about a lucky break. It's a tale of talent, determination, and a dash of destiny. Born with a name as unique as her path to stardom, Dakota's journey began long before she faced those armored bears on the big screen. From a young age, Dakota was drawn to the world of make-believe. She cut her teeth in primary school plays in London, honing her craft and nurturing her passion for acting. Little did she know, these early performances were laying the groundwork for a career that would soon catapult her into the international spotlight. When the casting call for The Golden Compass went out, it sparked a frenzy. Thousands of young hopefuls dreamed of bringing Lyra Belekwa to life, but among the sea of faces, one stood out. Dakota, at just 13 years old, captivating the casting directors with her raw talent and undeniable presence. But it wasn't just the filmmakers who were impressed. Philip Pullman, the mastermind behind the beloved fantasy series, had a front row seat to Dakota's audition. His verdict? As soon as I saw Dakota's screen test, I realized that the search was over. High praise indeed from the creator of Lyra himself. With the role secured, Dakota found herself thrust into the dazzling world of Hollywood. The Golden Compass hit theaters in 2007, and suddenly, this young British actress was a household name. The film was a box office success, raking in a whopping $372 million worldwide. But as we all know, success in Hollywood isn't always straightforward. Critics were divided on the film. Some praised Dakota's performance as efficient and nicely played, recognizing the challenge of bringing such a beloved character to life. Others, however, found fault with the film's dialogue, leaving Dakota to navigate the choppy waters of mixed reviews at a tender age. But here's where Dakota's story takes an interesting turn. Instead of resting on her laurels or being discouraged by the critics, she chose to push herself further. Her next role, in The Secret of Moonacre, saw her tackling another fantasy adaptation, this time as Maria Merryweather. It was a clear signal that Dakota wasn't content with being typecast. She was ready to explore and expand her range. Then came a role that truly showcased Dakota's versatility. In Dustbin Baby in 2008, she stepped into the shoes of April, a character worlds apart from the fantasy roles she'd played before. Dakota herself acknowledged the challenge, saying, "She is a really difficult person to me." It was a bold choice for a young actress, tackling a character grappling with a difficult background and complex emotions. These early career moves paint a picture of a young artist unafraid to take risks. From fantasy epics to gritty dramas, Dakota was determined to prove she was more than just a one-trick pony. She was laying the foundation for a career defined by versatility and depth. Dakota's journey of versatility was about to take an unexpected turn. Imagine a show so captivating that an actress would sign away her signature look just to be a part of it. This is the story of how Dakota Blue Richards' teenage dream became a career-defining reality. From the moment Skins hit the airwaves, Dakota was hooked. Like many teens across the UK, she found herself drawn into the raw, unfiltered world of Bristol's youth. But unlike her peers, Dakota's obsession with the show would lead her down a path that would challenge everything about her image and acting career. When the opportunity to audition for Skins arose, Dakota jumped at the chance. She initially set her sights on the role of Liv, but fate had other plans. The producers saw something special in Dakota, something that would bring to life a character unlike any other in the show's history. Enter Frankie Fitzgerald. Frankie wasn't just another teen character. She was a complex tapestry of issues and identities that would push Dakota to her limits as an actress. With an androgynous appearance and a backstory steeped in cyberbullying, Frankie was a far cry from the golden-haired Lyra that audiences had come to associate with Dakota. The transformation wasn't just emotional, it was physical too. Dakota had to make a bold choice: cut her hair for the role. It might seem like a small thing, but for a young actress still establishing her identity in the industry, it was a significant leap of faith. "I had to sign a contract to let the producers cut my hair," Dakota revealed, showing just how committed she was to bringing Frankie to life. But the challenges didn't stop there. Dakota found herself grappling with portraying a character who was, in her own words, so different to me. Frankie's struggles with cyberbullying and her unconventional family background with two gay dads added layers of complexity that Dakota had to navigate with sensitivity and skill. Skins was known for its unflinching portrayal of teenage life, warts and all. By taking on the role of Frankie, Dakota was signaling to the world that she was ready to tackle serious, relevant issues head-on. She was no longer just the child star from The Golden Compass, she was an actress willing to dive deep into the turbulent waters of teen drama. The impact of being part of the Skins phenomenon wasn't lost on Dakota. "It's crazy to be part of this Skins phenomenon," she remarked. "It's as much a lifestyle choice as anything because of the attention that comes with it." This statement reveals the double-edged sword of joining such a popular show. The exposure and opportunities it brought balanced against the intense scrutiny and pressure. Dakota's performance as Frankie Fitzgerald did more than just showcase her acting chops. It marked a definitive transition from child star to serious actress capable of handling complex, multifaceted roles. She proved she could hold her own in an ensemble cast, tackling issues that resonated with viewers across the country. This role was a turning point for Dakota, demonstrating her willingness to take risks and push boundaries. She wasn't content with being typecast or playing it safe. Instead, she embraced the challenge of portraying a character that would make audiences sit up and take notice. You might think Dakota Blue Richards' story ends with her transformation on Skins, but her journey off-screen is just as captivating as her on-screen performances. There's a side to this talented actress that few have seen. What hidden passions drive Dakota when she's not in the spotlight? Behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Dakota has been quietly nurturing a deep-rooted commitment to helping others. Remember that plucky child star who faced down armored bears? Well, she's been facing down some real-world challenges too. Since 2010, Dakota has been a staunch supporter of Action for Children, a charity dedicated to helping vulnerable young people overcome injustice and deprivation. It's not just a passing interest either. She has rolled up her sleeves and actively participated in campaigns to promote the charity's projects. But why is this cause so close to Dakota's heart? Well, it turns out our golden-haired heroine has faced her own battles with bullying. Dakota attributes some of the challenges she faced in her youth to her ginger hair. This personal experience has given her a unique insight into the struggles many young people face, fueling her passion to make a difference. And speaking of passion, did you know that Dakota has a secret obsession that might surprise even her most devoted fans? She's quite into modern art and abstract stuff. That's right, the girl who brought Lyra Belacqua to life is just as comfortable discussing Tracy Emin and Damien Hirst as she is tackling complex roles. It's this kind of depth that makes Dakota such an intriguing figure beyond her acting career. But Dakota's artistic pursuits don't stop at appreciating art. She's also giving back to the acting community that nurtured her. She's involved with the Young Actors Group, an acting school in Brighton that trains aspiring young performers for professional work in stage and screen. Talk about coming full circle. Now you might be wondering what Dakota's up to these days. Well, she's been treading the boards in some pretty thought-provoking theater productions. Her recent role in the play Anthropology is, in her own words, entirely unlike anything I've ever worked on before. She's tackling complex characters and diving into productions that integrate AI themes, a far cry from the fantasy world of her earlier career. But here's where it gets really interesting. Dakota's not just in it for the final performance, she's fallen in love with the process. She raves about the rehearsal process in theater, saying it allows for deeper character exploration and development. It's a stark contrast to the fast-paced world of film and television, where time constraints often limit this kind of in-depth work. And the theater love doesn't stop there. Dakota's described it as a delightful experience, emphasizing the unique connection with the audience and the joy of live performance. It's a whole new world compared to her work in film and television, and Dakota seems to be thriving in it. But don't think for a second that Dakota's lost sight of the bigger picture. She hopes that her work in Anthropology will encourage audiences to engage more meaningfully with the people around them. In an age where digital connections often replace face-to-face interactions, Dakota's championing the importance of tangible human connection.